I will render them all as sheep in the fold, as a flock in the midst of their pasture. They shall make great noise by reason of the multitude of men. The breaker is gone up before them. They have broken forth and passed on by the gate and are gone out thereat, and their king is passed on before them, and Hawa at the head of them. This is Micah chapter 2. Open it up. Dig on it. We vibing up. See, it's time for the remnant to rejoice about being the remnant, not worried about who's not considered the remnant. We told you the formula, Hijack City. Keep the code. Save yourselves. Save your family. That's it. If you get acceptance into the kingdom that is, the present, the future of the house of Israel, that's between you and Hawa, not us. You worried about your judgment? That's between you and the Creator, not us. We popping off. We are rejoicing. It's not to separate, yada yada. Managa, this is to redeem the seed of Israel, the seed of the house. You think that's you? Keep the code. You don't think that's you? Keep the code. But the inheritance is forever. The inheritance is your heritage. It's a promise. You want to get into a doctrine that don't matter? That got nothing to do with us. But you know Hawa exists, right? You know the Creator exists. So I know why you're a little antsy, because you know the Creator exists, but you also don't want to accept that the Creator has a way, has a code, has an inheritance, has children. You want to bypass the seed at the most important time, when you need the seed. Because if it wasn't for the seed, you would have never even had a chance. You would have even never had a chance if the remnant didn't still exist right here. If the seed still didn't exist right here on earth, my nugget, there would be no earth. You are preserved because of the children. So your AI for the children needs to be at a maximum. Because this remnant chose up. Like there was always a remnant to choose up. Not everyone got destroyed. Not everyone got wiped out. And not everybody got washed out. I will surely assemble, O Jacob. That's all 12 tribes, my nugget. All of you. I will assemble. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. What does that sound like to you? Oh, that's the code keepers? Or is that the remnant? Is that the Gentile? Or are we talking about all of Jacob? Like Ezekiel, the valley of the dry bones coming together. Is that the Gentile with the house of Israel? With the house of Judah? Or is that Judah? But nah, let it be told by the hijack, Judah's no more. There ain't no more Judah. And you're a code keeper, and you're the new Judah. Is that what you want? Covetous heart, covetous hijack. This ain't for you. The remnant is the remnant, the seed that still exists and will always exist or there is no earth. You think Hawa would pop off the earth with no seed, with no remnant? Is that the type of earth you want? An earth full of mixed up, washed out people, but at least they're keeping the code, right? And now you're one with the inheritance of the remnant. Is that what you want, Hijack? Because you chose to do the right thing, but you're still not doing it because you got a covetous heart. You better get to the bottom of your heart bone before it's too late, Hijack City. You better figure some things out, man. Because I'm sick of it. We are sick to our stomachs of the hijack trying to wash us out metaphysically, mentally, and spiritually. You are not us. We ain't got to flex on you. We've been getting flexed on the whole time. So when we get our wings flowing again, we can't talk about being us no more without offending you. And what my bro Nine say, facts over feelings, my nut. This land ain't yours. This land belongs to a tribe. And ain't no paperwork gonna get you validation before Hawa. Hawa has sworn land, specific promised land, to his children. You calling the Most High a liar? The Most High? Or you must be thoughtless. You think the remnant ain't here? You must have one thoughtless mind. You must not have one thought in your mind bone. This don't read, I will surely gather all the people that decide to finally listen to me. It says, I will surely gather the remnant of Israel, and I will render them all as sheep in the fold, as a flock in the midst of the pasture. Let's go. Isaiah chapter 1. Verse 8, and the daughter of Zion is left, as a booth in a vineyard, as a lodge in the garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. Except Hawa of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant. We should have been as Sodom. We should have been like unto Gomorrah. Didn't we just say that there would be no more existence, man, if it wasn't for this remnant? If Hawa didn't leave the seed, not a remnant of people that may or may not keep the code one day, not a remnant of Gentile people that want to be Nagas and want to be Khans, want to be Negroes. If Hawa didn't make you a Negro, your goal is not to become a Negro. Your goal is not to become a Negro or a nigga or a Naga. Your goal is to keep the code. That's the only thing that can please the Creator. Hawa can be happy with you, but your people are still Gentiles. And you know who your people are. You know who your people are. And you know who we, the people, are. Except Hawa left us a very small remnant. Because compared to what it will be, remnant of code-keeping Nagas, code-keeping Hebrews, code-keeping Yahweh, Jacob. Of Jacob, and think about how many of the house of Jacob is keeping the code today. It is a very small remnant, but it's enough, because without this remnant, we should have been as Sodom and Gomorrah, completely destroyed. Allow Hawa for leaving us a remnant of code-keeping Nagas. And these code-keeping Nagas have taught Gentiles to keep the code. Now we got code-keeping Gentiles. Now they might still call themselves Nagas. They might even call themselves Khans. But that's only because they want to be us. What they should focus on is keeping the code. And not have no spite towards the remnant, but a heart full of gratitude and appreciation that a very small remnant decided to keep the code, to give them an opportunity to keep the code. That shouldn't breed more envy, and it shouldn't breed more covetous hearts. But somehow a hijack is going to be a hijack. You can teach them everything, and they're still jealous of you, and they're still covetous, because they still want to be you. They still want to be us. They want to be the remnant. Instead of uplifting the remnant, they want to become the remnant. They tell us we washed up, we washed out. Hey, now all that matters is that they're finally listening. They're finally keeping the code, but they're not, because they're covetous. It's a